Hey guys, welcome to my new, I guess not YouTube exclusive video. We have Twitch chat joining us. Thanksgiving just ended and I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving with your family, and yeah, I hope you guys had a lot of things to be thankful for. I'm thankful for being able to be a content creator, having fans that watch me and support me, and most importantly, I'm thankful for how cute I am. So anyways, I wanted to talk about what every LCS team should be thankful for. So yeah, let's start with my very favorite team, TSM. So first up, TSM, they should be thankful for Bjergsen, the evergreen pillar of TSM, the old faithful, the Danish prodigy.
I'm Bjergsen. I heard you guys need a new mid laner.
Who the fuck are you?
On November 2nd, 2013, TSM found their franchise player that would carry their brand in and out of game for generations to come. Especially now that Bjergsen has been granted equity, he will pretty much retire a TSM player. I would say he probably has like 5 years being a top tier player left. So yeah, TSM has their mid lane situation figured out. He's not an import, he's a resident player, he's a shot caller, he's a great leader, he's a great role model. What more could you want from a mid laner other than international performance? Sorry, Bjerg. But yeah, TSM, they have the most important role in all of League of Legends figured out, and I do think if teams were drafting, Bjergsen would go number 1 or at the very least number 2 after double lift if the entire roster of every team was blown up. So yep, Bjergsen, that's what you have to be thankful for, TSM. Now let's move on to 100 Thieves, my second favorite team. They have Papa Smithy to be thankful for, the big Papa. 100 Thieves, despite a grand entrance into LCS, their rep within the league community was not the best going forward due to the Cody Sun plus Meteos debacle and the disaster of a year that was 2019. They didn't make playoffs after splashing hard for the SKT 80 carry Bang and taking a chance on Huni, the former CLG mid laner. I guess friendship wasn't all that it turned out to be. But thankfully, League fans have the memory of a goldfish, and they were able to start 2020 anew by signing beloved caster Papa Smithy as their GM and bringing back the 3/5 of their original 2018 roster. 100 Thieves was desperate for a leadership figure that knew the space well, but also was well respected within the community, and they couldn't have found a more apt man for the job other than Big Papa himself. Now, moving on to CLG, I think they should be thankful for a fresh start. Darshan leaving was huge for them, and I cannot think of a bigger addition by subtraction other than Darshan. It allowed Wiggly to flourish, it allowed bot lane to be a little bit more resource heavy, and it just freed and opened up their draft so much more, and they weren't always counterpicking top lane and then losing top lane while getting jungle ganks. Like, what the fuck was going on that year? And also, landing Crown was a miracle. I think in a lot of ways, like, Crown was the most valuable free agent. He's a mid laner, former world champion, and also came off a pretty hot 2019. A team like EG coming in, I'm pretty sure they wanted Crown a lot. A team like Dignitas that's trying to refresh their roster with 2 Korean solo laners and Huni plus Crown would have been amazing. So CLG probably wasn't my favorite bet in terms of being able to land Crown, but they were able to do it. Congrats for you, CLG, and I hope you are thankful for your new fresh start. Now, for FlyQuest, this one's a little bit interesting, but I think they should be thankful for Noah Winston. Before the franchise era, FlyQuest was a bottom tier LCS team that was struggling, that was constantly in this like relegation or like just making it above relegation. And one day, a young boy named Noah Winston wanted permanent partnership for LCS, and he argued and fought for it with the big bad baddies of Riot Games. And he was able to get his wish, and LCS became franchised in 2018. But this fairy tale does not have a happy ending. Along with that, Noah didn't do a very good job of applying for the franchise process, and his org was not accepted.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Thanks to Noah, FlyQuest was able to sneak into LCS and be a permanent fixture, and yeah, without Noah Winston and all the things he did for LCS and permanent partnerships, we wouldn't have FlyQuest today. Now, let's go to Team Liquid. For Team Liquid, they should be thankful for money, the Benjamins, them greens. For those of you who have said money can't buy happiness, you just aren't shopping in the right places. Your team almost getting relegated after making a player the highest paid ever in LCS. Just buy more players. Failing to find any talent to fill up rest of your roster, buy C9's core franchise players who will be resident and no longer count towards import slots. Needing to find the franchise player that can be the face of your brand, go to your best friend Andy and buy his AD carry and his franchise player. I think Team Liquid in combination of Steve has done a fantastic job building a championship roster, but they do it at the cost of spending more than pretty much every LCS org for the last few years. From what I hear, the gap between TL and the next highest spending org is still massive. So yeah, TL, congrats on all your championships. 4 in a row is no easy feat, but man, you guys pay a lot to do it. Now for EG, I think they should be thankful for Echo Fox. EG wanted to come back to League since forever. I'm not even sure if you guys were around when that Evil Genius roster of like Crepo, Snoopy, Pobelter, and Yellow Pea was an actual thing until they turned into Winter Fox and then got relegated. But in the current ecosystem, expansion was not guaranteed and very few teams wanted to sell. Luckily for EG, Echo Fox decided to self-destruct their org. Their org blew up internally and had a very, very messy divorce between the investors and Rick Fox. And even at the end of it, they were supposed to sell to someone else that wasn't Evil Genius. But even that fell through last minute due to incompetence on Echo Fox's end. Now, EG is finally back and able to come back to LCS due to all the failings of Echo Fox. Now, let's move on to Immortals. For Immortals, they have one thing to be thankful of, Xmithy. Xmithy good. Xmithy smart. Xmithy carry your French imports to playoff. Xmithy no play Fortnite in 2020. Xmithy play lot of solo queue in 2020. Xmithy be a good leader. Xmithy make money. IMT happy to have Xmithy. Now, for the next team, it's actually called Team Huni, and Team Huni should be very much thankful for Dignitas. I don't know how it happened, but Huni was able to negotiate his contract supposedly without an agent for 2.3 million over 2 years guaranteed. What a god. I'm speechless. I do not know how Huni did this. I mean, I consider myself a good negotiator, but I have much to learn from masters like Huni. Also, Dignitas, if you're interested, I'm selling magical beams that's going to turn into giant beanstalks later on. Hit me up. Also, I have a friend who's a Nigerian prince that needs your help, Dig. Please get in contact with me. My Nigerian prince friend really needs your help, and we can make a lot of money together. Now, let's go to GGS, Golden Guardians. Golden Guardians, what they should be thankful of is no more relegations. GGS has placed 10th, 5th, and a 3-way tie for 7th in the 4 splits they were in LCS. This year, they have put together what I would say is a rather experimental roster. If I'm GGS, I'm going to sleep thanking my lucky stars that there isn't relegations anymore, and Noah Winston before me have granted us the franchise era. So finally, we have C9. For them, what they should be thankful for is the other teams so readily willing to shell out to buy their players. C9 has done a fantastic job developing their own players and getting the best out of their players that other teams kind of weren't able to. But if they have one thing to be thankful for, is it's the other team's inability to grow their own talent and almost kind of be forced into buying the players that C9 have developed year after year. They are one of the few orgs that are not beholden to their franchise players, and for the right offer, any C9 player can be yours. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was very fun. Maybe I should have done it a little bit earlier so it came out on Thanksgiving, but I forgot about it completely and I decided to do it now. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on the video. And one last thing, I'm not crazy, I'm just Loco. Bye!